Welcome to Makuta 294's live stream. Last time we took a tour with through the amusement park. We're still on that tour, obviously. Evanescia arrived with us and then vanished on us for some reason. Probably we were getting too close to the for her. But as well as the Squadron decided to challenge us as a fellow supplicant. This time we are making our way to Panaconi, I believe, and see what is in store for us. I had to figure out a different word for the finale than what I wanted to use, because apparently the word I wanted to use was against terms of service. So Apotheosis is the word I'm using for today. The finale. But let us move on to the stream. See what they have in store for us, the Squadron.
Welcome aboard, passengers! The Fluffy Shuttle Express is about to depart! Next up,
Good job.
Exhibition area!
Now. Ah! Whoa, rude.
For Plain Arcadia. Let's go, Daybreak Squadron!
Daybreak Squadron. I jump on? Okay, I can. Oh, hey Dynasty. Yeah, I started. Yeah, the message I sent you on DM was basically typically I start the stream 5 minutes early with the start soon. Stream. Oh.
Yup, and you get blasted straight into a comic book. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reborn as some superhero or something?
The isekai trope.
That's what I call true happiness.
I don't know.
It's hard to believe they recreated the scene where the Express crashes into the Great Septimus.
Indeed.
All the previous exhibitions were so hilarious, but they really nailed the Great Septimus part.
I was thinking of inviting Sunny over here.
That's just mean. So where's the person Pearl sent?
Huh? Who's calling?
Who got my number?
Yoo-hoo! How you doing, gray hair?
Oh, hi, Sparksy. Still alive.
I heard about your big fight with the superheroes, and since I actually respect you as a rival, I thought I'd give you a heads up.
Oh, what are you going to tell me?
You might think you scored a massive win in the Phantom Moon games, but most people probably don't see it that way.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, the news is on right now. Why don't you go check it out?
Oh, man. What is news talent saying?
Just moments ago, an extremely violent incident broke out at the ongoing Star Railfest exhibition venue. The Astral Express supplicant Trailblazer brazenly launched a brutal attack on the beloved local heroes of the Daybreak Squadron. The scene descended into total chaos.
Oh, wow. Twisting the narrative.
This is terrifying! Didn't this nameless just defeat Sparksy and save Grumpy Academy?
Typical social media. Typical social
Victory
media.
still not enough? Could she, like the defeated Sparksy, now be a threat to everyone's safety?
In the video footage from the scene, the Trailblazer claimed her act was to demonstrate the so-called trailblazing spirit of the Astral Express to this
Typical
world.
media.
You don't stand a chance against me.
But censoring my eyes.
That's what she calls a trailblaze? Using brute force and violence to strike down the guardians of this Arcadia and trample over our own heroes? Was it a sudden violent outburst? Or was this the moment her true heartless nature finally came to light?
Foolish TV will continue to follow this shocking incident. Stay tuned and don't go away.
How dare you?
It's all over the internet now. Some say you're a violent maniac. Others think you're behind the bloodbath and death world, that you're the second herald of death. Oopsie. How are you feeling right about now?
Someone's definitely pulling strings behind my back.
Of course, someone's definitely pulling strings behind the scenes and stirring up drama. As a top streamer in this field, Sparksicle can spot these tricks from a mile away.
Probably the best streamer ever.
Alright.
Better than me, at least.
You would take this interview?
Are you talking about?
Yoo-hoo, you bet. Here, let me send you the interview video.
Oh, they twisted
I
it.
won't go any further, but since you managed to defeat Miss Sparkle, no, I mean Miss Sparksy, I don't want to see you embarrass yourself in front of those clowns. Good luck. See you around.
Oh, they twisted my words. How dare they?
Hi, Trailblazer. Sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment?
Keep it brief. I've got plans later.
First question. Seeing as Plain Arcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe...
Plain Arcadia. Everyone's chasing the latest trends. Looking for fun.
Interesting. Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned...
Show everyone the strength of the Trailblaze to change this world.
They cut out my words.
An impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you...
The other native supplicants, way too dangerous. I'd rather defeat them through violence.
I did not say that.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest...
At the end of the day, this is a festival for the IPC's interests. Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation. Not one of the guests. I'm
These.
the master of this place.
I did not say that either.
Wait, what? This is totally a malicious edit to frame her. How shameless.
Yeah. They sure know how to twist other people's words.
Over these 15 years, the nature of competition in the Phantasmoon games has evolved. The Daybreak Squadron's taunts were just smoke and mirrors. The real game is being played in the shadows, where our opponents have mastered the art of weaponizing public opinion. Come to think of it, it's only natural. After all, the true stars of the games were never the supplicants on stage, but rather the audience, whose gazes they command.
Indeed. The audience is all fired up, waiting to see you work your magic, kid. But you know what? I bet what they really want to see, deep down, is the Daybreak Squadron taking the Astral Express down a peg or two. Oh, well. If it isn't the folks from the Astral Express, fancy meeting you again.
Indeed.
This storm online is several times more intense than the day you stopped Sparksicon.
Miss Kuchiba, you've seen all this fake news too, right?
Do you think the patch is just going to be nothing but each patch is nothing but festivals? We got Sparksicon last patch, this patch we have Star Rail Fest. Curious what's the name of the next convention, festival, party for next patch. They want to do another So there's no party involved. Okay, so there's no festival, party, convention, whatever. That's bad. Okay. Aren't you guys a bit late?
Sorry, got a bit held up on the way. Since I entered the exhibition area, at least 7 folks stopped me asking for the autograph of this guy called Welt.
I don't know.
So, who is this Welt?
Pearl assigned us to investigate the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. But every suspicious thread we followed led us from the Research Society of Happy Smiles straight to the Daybreak Squadron.
And then there's the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. Full Wish.
Full Wish?
Oh, you know that name. Now this is getting interesting.
She was my junior at school. 15 years ago. She was also the only student who survived at Graphia Academy.
The good news is, your junior is living better than anyone else. She owns TV stations, charity organizations, has a huge business empire, and wields both wealth and power. Oh, as for the bad news, she's probably plotting something for the Phantom Moon Games. And I mean the worst kind of something. My gut tells me that the Sinwish Syndicate massacre, well, and that's probably on her tab too.
Oh no.
Madame Pearl sent Mr. Asheville to ensure everyone's safety. Of course, I understand that with the Nameless's skills, there's no real need for extra protection. But Madame Pearl didn't want to take any chances.
Long story short, feel free to use me as muscle. No need to be shy about it.
I'm counting on you then.
So, are we still heading to the top of Pom Pom Tower?
We should keep moving forward. If my guess is right, the Daybreak Squadron will launch their second attack there.
Forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. From this moment on, the Phantom Moon Games could follow in the footsteps of what happened 15 years ago.
History repeating itself.
Once this battle turns bloody, fear will seep through the screen and become some supplicant's
So
wish
technically,
power.
history never repeats itself. They just rhyme.
See, that's the problem with modern society. Good news stays home, while bad news spreads like wildfire.
So far, I'm so far enjoying Plan Arcadia. I know that. Is there loot over here? The loot. I get the loot. Collectible. Go that way. Much better than Fem 4. I do think Penacony though was really good. Wait. Gotta fuel up the Express?
To move forward, we'll need to fuel up the Shuttle Express first.
What are you doing here? You gotta be a... You're not the real Constance. You're not the real Constance. You gotta be a Furboli. You gotta be a Furboli. You're not the real one. You're not the real one, are you? You're cosplaying as Nadalia? Gotta be the fake Dahlia. It's the Furboli. Furbo. Yep. Your verbal speaking habits just gave you away. Etch me into your bones.
Such noisy cloud. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Nice. That's right. Fail. The moment when it all does, it's mine. of the Dolly Bird. The Dolly Bird. Alright. So you're saying I'm gonna love the. So you're saying I'm gonna love this one? This one? The refueling thing?
Come on, let's fuel up the express.
Oh, no arrows. Oh! I see why. Run! Run, Purbo, run! You're not wrong, that was fun. Bam. Nice.
The express people are here.
Quick, stay back. It'd be terrible if you got caught in the crossfire.
Around for loot first. Always gotta loot. Not loot.
Will it too be marked by the sun of the seafloor years later?
Make a wish.
Astral Express. We've been waiting for you for quite a while.
Have you been? See how well Cringe does against them. Interesting that the Yellow Ranger didn't have her helmet off. I wonder who the Yellow Ranger is.
Express. Just as I thought you weren't going to show up. Oh, you brought help? And it's an old friend. Been a while, old man.
Don't tell me you're in cahoots with them.
Don't be so paranoid.
I'm curious why. Maybe it's foolish under there?
Duffbrook share a special connection. Since you're treating me as an old friend, I don't want to act like some high and mighty adult telling you what you should and shouldn't do.
Or is that the...
Let me tell you this. What you're doing right now is already...
Oh, what if she's following in the footsteps of Lord Shax?
With
With the helmet, with the helmet stays on.
To turn back if you stop now. Wilhelm, Tiana,
Tiana.
Lucius, and you, Magnus. After my heartfelt warning, do you still insist on taking full wishes?
Hey, I remember a lot of things from various games and stuff. I'm surprised how much memory I have.
During the Fantasy games have no restrictions.
Like, if you gave me a picture of a Pokemon, I can a legitimate Pokemon, not a fake one. I can literally tell you the name. Like, the only thing of Pokemon I haven't memorized yet is like their Pokédex order number. I can name every Pokemon basically. if I get a picture of
We're
it.
definitely
Not in
here for
Pokédex.
bloodshed this
So I
time.
don't think I can list all of them, all over 1,000 Pokemon.
That we are true heroes who can protect their happiness.
At least I know them.
The Astral Express.
When it comes to RAM, what is that compared
They saved the
to the
cosmos
human?
from a Lord Ravager. But who
Because memory is like is a hard drive. I have a lot of
so-called saving the
hard drive
cosmos
space, I guess.
might just be another scheme of the
Would
IPC,
RAM be the muscle?
just like us back then.
If it's muscle, I got no
We're on
muscle,
a
so
show
thus no
on
RAM.
TV, desperately trying to comfort the kids in front of the screen.
Ah, short term. No, oh, I don't have much RAM then because my short term memory.
Tell
I have a
my
tendency to
past
forget
self,
some things, short term
when the
wise.
Herald of Death comes, there will be heroes who put themselves between everyone else.
What would be the muscles in terms of computers? I wouldn't say it's the graphics.
Where were the names of the
But the motherboard is like the hearts, I
when
believe.
we children needed protection 15 years ago? Gray, don't be fooled by these flashy, cosmic heroes. The Astral Express doesn't care about our happiness at all. They come and go like all tourists. No, they're even more heartless than tourists. Because they're here to trample on the Elation ceremony and steal the Arcadian people's attention! They replaced our fantasies of heroes with their own image. All to satisfy their vanity called the Trailblazing Spirit. Tell me, have you ever, even for a moment, felt what it's like to tremble on blood-soaked ground at dusk?
There's not a single time I go into a fight that I'm not terrified. Yeah. Oh no, not Firefly! What? Oh, I heard too.
I'm afraid of losing my companions. Afraid of death. There are so many things that I fear. It's not the Astral Express you hate. You're just hating yourself. That powerless child who couldn't protect everyone. But I want to tell you, being powerless was never your fault.
The Astral Express is #1 in the universe!
Quit yapping! Tear them to shreds! Beat them to a pulp! I want a bloodbath! Every squadron! Beat these alien punks to the ground!
Oh, calling in those aliens, huh? We are extraterrestrial, according to you.
As a kid, it wasn't my fault that I was powerless. But we, the orphans of the blood-stained games, won't remain that way forever. We've undergone the happiness surgery transformation. We've overcome our weak former selves and become daybreak warriors. We've grown stronger. Strange. Even though our suffering was erased, why was I so scared just now? And why were there tears?
Brother, that's only because this pain has been here all along. It's time to overcome it. It's time to use the power of happiness to defeat it once and for all.
Power of happiness compels you.
Well said. Then let's finish what needs to be done. Let's reclaim from these outsiders the image of heroes that the people of Ahatopia hold dear.
What about you, Magnus?
Interesting that.
Sorry, Mr. Ashvale, but a hero never betrays his companions. We are the Daybreak Squadron, 4 warriors of one heart, united to protect the world. I won't let down my companions, or those who believe in us.
We are the true heroes. Look at the statue of the conductor. it's just an empty shell. Even Hurlux Corp, with countless resources at their disposal, can't breathe life into it. But we can. Let me prove it to you.
Uh-oh. Don't touch the conductor statue.
Stop them! Don't let them drag the Astral Express's name through the mud!
I shall provide the wish power to awaken it.
I shall become its skeleton and allow it to stand!
Oh, Mechazord.
I shall turn into the fuel that drives it forward!
Uh-oh.
I shall become the core that makes the engine sing the song of eternal joy!
Oh.
Happy! So happy!
Uh-oh.
Express is about to warp happily! Cleanup initiated! Eliminate!
Great unclean one. Uh-oh. Nice job, Arch. Jesus, hi.
It's really moving! This is the power bestowed upon us by Yahoo!
I will stop you at all costs.
Let you trash the conductor's image like this!
Just in time.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Give me strength!
Thanks.
Off
You're
of your
too good to
requiem.
me.
Be intoxicated!
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Cleaning begins!
What do you
Oh,
want
rude.
to know?
Stand still.
Sweep away pain together! Do not disturb!
Didn't hurt.
Man. Heck, these things are actually doing a lot of damage on me.
The Astral Express is nothing but the IBC's laptop.
I am.
No worries. We've already dealt with
Yep.
it. Won't mind handling a few more.
Yep, they are the ones.
What did you say? Fiends or devil? I'll crush them all!
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Insufficient cleaning power! Do not disturb!
Destiny isn't chosen.
Do not disturb!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Trying to figure out what that icon is.
Like a warm current. My fix. Cleaning begins! Must do a thorough cleaning! We promise to protect the Arcadia!
Uh-oh.
So much! Eliminate pain! Everyone smile!
Uh-oh.
Stick in the abysses, rebels. Your prize rise. Stand still. Think with me. Relax. Surely that did the trick this time.
Well, don't forget, I also have cats, but it's just, oh, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm a little less tanky with this team. Oh.
With everyone, we'll be happy.
I offer my blood to consume this vendetta. I offer my heart to shoot down this injustice. I, lead Hunter Lamancha, call upon you in the name of the Star Hunt Oath. Skybound, gaze upon this broken-legged wolf and steer my hunt toward victory!
Totally, definitely horrifying, definitely horrifying.
So happy. Now arriving at Terminal Station, land of sneering gods. Welcome back into the gods' embrace.
Shh. Quiet now.
Totally horrifying.
It's time for bed.
What the veracity? What the veracity? Yeah.
Are we still alive?
Are we in purgatory?
Oh, hey, don't say things like that.
I remember the out-of-control express taking us down and through an abandoned tunnel. Theoretically speaking, this should be a station deep underground.
But what's with all these ruined buildings? And that weird space in the distance? Is this really an underground station? A place this big exists beneath plain Arcadia?
Perhaps we're no longer in reality. We may have landed somewhere within the world in canvas for unknown reasons.
Just be happy.
Then, can we still make it back?
We need to find everyone and get out of here as soon as possible.
Where's Mr. Ashvale and the others?
Ashvale is currently aura farming, probably. Oh, aura farming over there. Around the loot and collectibles, nothing. What? Oh, it's been a while since I Destruction Trailblazer.
We've been reborn. See? I knew we weren't like those Sin-Wish Syndicate trash. You're right, Red. We're heroes. We are justice. We are the undying happiness.
If you are justice, then forgive me for playing the necessary evil.
Everyone, please, this has to stop. If this goes on, you'll all...
Just smile. Embrace the everlasting bliss and true happiness.
I beg you, please, listen to me.
I only
It's
listen.
not too late. We could still go back to the Department of Aberration Defense with Miss Kuchiba and explain everything.
It's no use. They are just creatures that can only react to joy now.
All shall be blessed with happiness. All shall live forever. So smile and laugh. And let our laughter infect all of plain Arcadia.
My senior, Mr. Ashvale, I'm begging you. Please tell them that it's not too late.
Something I can do.
Move aside, Magnus.
Please, just give me another minute. You know they're good people.
It's best if you just move aside.
A true hero never abandons his friends.
If I try to kill them now, will you stop me? Or will you turn a blind eye? I get where you're coming from, but they've made their choices, and so have I. After all, are they really better off like this? Tribute of life unto death, and the debt paid in blood. The Sinwish Syndicate, a gang that once ruled the streets of Dubbrook. They sparked massive turf wars that left many with grievous injuries, and racked up charges for robbery, extortion, and a whole laundry list of other crimes. Pull wave, and Koss died. They were far from saints. Any good deeds they did in their lifetimes were just like
that is good. That is good art.
Pretty soap bubbles floating up from a stagnant pool of filth.
That's why we brought them down. They and this whole world have now become happier.
Yes, they may have had sins to atone for, but that doesn't justify you murdering them as if they were just toys.
Thank you for your aid. I am the Blaze Weaver Warrior, captain of the Daybreak Squadron. May I? Hey, where are you going?
Play? We're not playing. Everyone's just laughing along happily. Mr. Detective, do you know about the Galaxy Rangers? I heard they are a group of righteous heroes roaming the universe. In that sense, are we the city's rangers?
Ah! Mr. Asheville! Could you do us a favor?
Uh-oh.
What have you done?
You're formed.
Remember what happened today, Magnus. You may seek revenge anytime. I won't stop you.
Nom 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 nom. Asher, let's humor him for a bit. Oh. A certain flavor. Yeah. Of destruction. Maybe a magnetic fiber.
You're all made of tough stuff. I was just fretting over failing my chaperone duties.
La Mancha, leader of the Galaxy Rangers. I've heard about you, but only in legends past.
Then you're well informed, Nameless.
Abundance?
I'd expected the name to be long forgotten by now. So much for turning over a new leaf.
Do you know Boot Hill and Rappa?
You mean the esteemed Silver Gun Shura and dazzling ninja hero? Of course not. I retired a long time ago. Out of the Rangers I know who are still alive, one sees me as a traitor. The other is prey. And just so we're clear, I want you all to forget the name you just heard. Right here and now, in this world called Plain Arcadia, I am just Detective Ashvale. Instead of obsessing over my identity, or pitying the 3 dead criminals, I advise you to work on a way out of this place first. I've long heard rumors about unsavory things hidden deep beneath the Arcadia. It's strange how the people here can sleep so soundly.
The train broadcast called this place the land of sneering gods. I don't think I've ever seen this station on a map.
Are we going to be trapped here forever?
Mr. Ashvale, despite being at such a bizarre location, you've been oddly confident and unconcerned over your safety since the very beginning. Do you truly know nothing about this place?
I'm afraid that's classified information.
I'll give you my hat.
Besides, well, I'm simply doing what any professional private investigator would do. Trust my employer. It's time to show us the trinket Pearl gave you, kid.
That thing.
Oh, come on. Didn't Pearl give you a chip? We're in good hands, as long as she can track your location with that thing.
Yep, that's a
A tracking device. Again.
Apotheosis.
Ah!
Apotheosis.
Who is that? With the veracity?
Come this way. Come slowly. Yes. At the end of this path. Come. I beckon you.
Are you Aha or are you veracity?
There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper.
Always.
Did you hear that?
What?
Come to me.
Where did everyone go?
There's someone calling for me from someplace deeper.
There's only one person who called Trailblazer Stellan Kalis Apotheosis. Only one person. There's once during the finale of the Iron Tomb fight with the fake news, and then their simulated universe. I'm expecting this to be Aha. I'm expecting this to be Aha. The Elations wanted to speak with us. Even though this looks like veracity, this looks absolutely like veracity. I think it's Aha calling us. Oh. Ah! I can't go backwards now. Oh no. Yep. Hello. Hello, Haha.
Over here. Keep going forward.
That can't be. No, I'm gonna say it's the.
Here.
Gotta be Aha. No. Can't be Ouroboros.
Come. Embrace this
Eagle?
wondrous world. Come to my side.
Who's Ego?
You want to go further, deeper, become one with me. The joy, the positive feedback, sweet enough.
That's not a name I recognize.
Vortex, gentle, wonderful.
I don't recognize that name.
Listen, it's breathing.
The Ouroboros is the veracity.
Whimpering and grinning.
It's gotta be Aha.
Warm, gentle, warm, gentle, warm and gentle.
I'm Mythos. Ego Aid.
I am you, and you are me. Come, embrace this primordial joy.
Gotta be Aha. Gotta be Aha.
In exchange for a boarding pass on the Express toward the end. Become one with me. Become a part of me. Become mine.
Feel close. Gotta be Aha.
Let's go deeper. I want to go over there.
Look how happy they are. Welcome to the this is the happy society.
Come. Just like that. Step.
They all got my hat too. Oh. I wonder which choice. Yeah, I do know what yeah. I do understand what an ego is, but it's like I'm trying to figure out which, because this is a different. Would be the Harmony, since Stellarons are Harmony made. Would be Zype? Is the Stellaron actually now affecting us now? Step forward. Oh, I didn't think of that consideration.
That's far enough, kid.
What?
My golden principle while working on cases in this world is to keep my curiosity in check and not get involved with matters beyond the case itself.
How dare you deny me?
That already look considerably dangerous. However, the thing that slumbers in the deep here does look awfully familiar.
Veracity? Got Veracity. Uh-oh. Ah, my lance. What's going on here? What have we awakened?
I come to appraise. I come to analyze. I come to restore. I weave the cosmos into brocade, breathe soul into painted stones. Let the jewels of heaven rise as they will. All for the Amber Lord.
Preservation. Yeah, of course we face plant. Veracity?
We meet again, everyone. Fortunately, her lucky chip helped me locate you. Please accept my sincerest apologies for not intervening in time and putting all of you in danger.
Thanks, but please don't gift me any more tracking devices.
Actually, she put one in my pocket too, but I auctioned it online as a souvenir. Thank goodness you kept yours. Otherwise we'd be done for.
Madame Prue, where exactly were we just now?
Very interesting.
The place where you fell is called the Torn Scroll. It is a space that peeled from the scroll painting during Plain Arcadia's return to reality. These splintered spaces continuously rip at both reality and the world in canvas. The Department of Aberration Defense originally thought this kind of phenomenon had stabilized, but based on observation, during your encounter with the Daybreak Squadron, there was a sudden speck of disturbances from the Torn Scroll. Unfortunately, the cause, unclear. Therefore, I had to use the power of the Cornerstone to analyze the space, then mend the fissure with Imagenesis in order to bring you out. The Department of Aberration Defense has initiated emergency protocols to reassure the public and handle the aftermath. However, I wasn't able to directly observe your situation after you'd fallen into the torn scroll. Would you be so kind as to share what happened there?
We can close the new Herald of Death case. My shadow has devoured the guilty three and tasted their sins. They were responsible for the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. Of that, I'm certain.
Was Full Wish the mastermind?
I couldn't find any solid proof of it, but it hardly matters now that the culprits have been executed.
Worry not. Based on the intel provided by you and Miss Kuchiba, I have deduced the following. As a survivor of the tragedy of the Blood-Stained Games, Full Wish founded the Research Society of Happy Smiles, charity organization. The organization has since been providing an unapproved medical treatment named happiness surgery to its members, which neutralizes their physiological capacity to feel pain. The procedure drew many more followers as a result. And the Daybreak Squadron, members of the Smile Society, imitated the Herald of Death's modus operandi for their crimes, and challenged the Astral Express during the exhibition. From the aforementioned facts, the predicted probability of Full Wish being the mastermind is 92%.
8% room for error.
If I may, Madam Pearl. Management in Plain Arcadia should be dictated by the chain of evidence rather than extrapolated probability.
I understand. I will observe the human laws and customs. In any case, we have achieved our goal through Star Railfest, luring the supplicant with ill intent out of hiding.
Daybreak Squadron has been defeated.
Since Full Wish is exposed now, and we've defeated her supplicant, shouldn't we hurry and arrest her as soon as possible?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. We've defeated Full Wish's supplicant, yes. However, all three Daybreak warriors were supplicants.
That can't be. The supplicant should be the only one who wore the mask and participated in the games with the Phantom Moon's blessing.
Those devoured by my shadow can no longer lie nor deceive. All three of them had worn the mask before.
If they were all supplicants, that means it's still possible for Full Wish to intervene in the games.
What's even more terrifying is, when the shadow devoured them, I caught a taste of something familiar. It was the taste of abundance that I'd once devoured as a Galaxy Ranger.
Yep, thought so. They were transformed by the abundance. Yep.
I didn't think this world would go that far, but I was wrong. Living in seclusion dulls one's senses. I should have realized it earlier.
So we got Elation, Trailblaze, and Abundance.
There is no point in beating yourself up over it.
Those are the three paths complete on this world. I'm
The
assuming.
Research Society's happiness surgery is a medical technology related to the abundance, and not simply about relieving pain. Assessing the risk involved in this procedure. Unable to extrapolate.
General Yao Guang told us that she foresaw a great calamity upon Plain Arcadia. According to her divinations, Blade, the Stellaron hunter,
Hey!
will be its catalyst.
Hey, I don't know that's Ouroboros. They haven't confirmed that to me. It looks like Veracity. But again...
None of us had anticipated this. Plain Arcadia's calamity had already taken root, long before the arrival of the Stellaron hunter.
What does Foolish really want?
Does she want revenge against the long-dead Herald of Death? Or is she trying to erase the memories of that tragedy.
It's frivolous to speculate.
And don't forget Harmony/Order from Sunday too.
Humans may weave an
Hunt's also
intricate
with the
plan
Galaxy
for
Rangers, I
mad
believe.
reason at any cost.
So,
Yet
Asheville.
execute it with impeccable rationality at every step. What's important?
So many
is that you stopped.
paths converging here.
Thank you for your surprise intel, Mr. Asheville. You have just
A lot more than
saved
in
many more
Euphorius.
lives. Henceforth, the Department of Aberration
Except
Defense
destruction,
will place full wish
erudition,
members of the Research
as far as I'm
Society
aware.
of Happy Smiles on a special watch list.
Because I'm not counting the
Given
Divergent
Full Wish's
Universe as part of
control over
this.
media outlets,
Remembrance.
I recommend closer monitoring of her dissemination channels.
So far, no Enigmatic. We'll
Understood.
see if Evernight
We will
ever
also
shows up.
implement pre-disaster measures at the calamity level standard per the safety response protocol against aberrant threats.
Like, if Black Swan or Dahlia shows up here, then Remembrance will get involved.
Transformation. That implies far more sinister supporters.
You think the Equilibrium will show up?
These are
Equilibrium.
not to be easily contended with. Therefore,
I want content with
as the
who?
administrator,
I want content
beseech
with
you
who?
all, please,
I want
lend
I want to
your
see the
aid
Equilibrium.
and help Plane Arcadia through
That-
this
that-
crisis.
Equilibrium quests
This
did not
has
get fully.
escalated beyond
The
mere
first one was
rivalry
voiced,
for the
but all the
eons.
other Equilibrium quests were not
Full Wish's
voiced.
conspiracy
That was
has
sad.
crossed the line.
That was so long ago.
This situation's 100 times more dire than the Herald
That
of
was so
Death
long ago.
incident 15 years ago.
I should have read the small print of this vacation.
Please, Madam Pearl. This is my home world, and I won't allow the tragedy to repeat itself. Besides, there may be an even greater conspiracy behind all this. As a Nameless, it is my duty to see it through to the end.
Indeed, there are old scars and fresh wounds to settle. For the way she toys with life, and the taste of that flesh, Full Wish must be held accountable once and for all.
You have my eternal gratitude.
I wonder if Full Wish has some connections with Sanctus Medicus.
Now then, I shall prepare an action plan, as well as share relevant information with General Yao Guang. The seed of abundance planted by Full Wish must be uprooted and eradicated as soon as possible.
I wonder. Do you think Jing Liu and Lucha will execute their plans on the abundance here on Planet Arcadia? Because Yao Guang was the one that was speaking about it. Alright, optional. Ask everyone who burned what they think. Asheville.
Terribly sorry, Nameless. It was your exhibition and your enemies. And there I was, stealing your spotlight. Curious. I wonder how much wish power my appearance this time accumulates for the mask.
Fine, you can have this one for free.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell them that I'm Welt. We already look similar enough. Who knows? Maybe that'll redirect some wish power toward your account instead?
Have you had dealings with the Shen Shao before?
We fought side by side in the past, and, well, I know a few faces. But, as they say, the honeymoon phase never lasts. I heard some of theirs were still looking for me before I went into my last cryosleep. I'm counting on you to keep this a secret.
Why are you going incognito?
Some people want the head on my shoulders, while others want the shadow in my arm. I'm old, and I just want some peace and quiet. That's all there is to it.
I'm starting to understand that sentiment. Will you continue participating in fantasy?
What? Itching to get rid of me already? You're not that hasty, are you? An even greater prey just joined the game. Sure, she could be small fry by your standards, but in terms of viciousness, she might surprise you yet. Before the supplicants go their separate ways, Full Wish is definitely a good hunting target for us to align our goals.
I will avenge Scott.
Such confidence. Can't help but smile at that. And for some reason, you really remind me of a young man named Tiernan. You nameless bunch just love jumping headfirst into fire pits, don't you? Well, given your skills, would you be interested in joining the Galaxy Rangers? If you're still alive by the time the Phantom Moon Games conclude?
I thought you retired.
Good question. I guess old habits die hard when I see someone with potential. Being a ranger holds little appeal, really. It is a path of loss, suffering, vengeance.
Vengeance. Batman.
In that case,
Batman's also a detective too. Yep. Asheville is Batman.
Nameless, may you never have to tread the path of a ranger.
Except the wealth part.
Full Wish's partner. Perhaps someone.
Oh no.
So it's true. The captain and the rest really did kill all those people from the Sinwish Sin. This is absurd. It's been 15 years since my life turned into a montage of nightmarish amalgams. And it's still going.
You need to rest.
Thank you. Mr. Ashevale is right. This is not the same as playing the hero on a stage. In the end, I'm just an actor.
They really need. I need to rewatch that scene then. What a swamp.
Oh, leaving now. We're counting on you, hero of the Express.
You look fairly relaxed about it all.
Because it's just another Phantom Moon Games for me. Check the records in the Ministry, and you'll see. Save the mythological times. They always end up in a huge mess. Without fail. Maybe that's precisely why AHA designed it this way. So they can watch humanity stumble over arbitrary obstacles we impose on ourselves and others. Otherwise, they'd probably die from the boredom of an orderly universe.
How will you deal with Cinderborn?
Maybe interrogate him for a few days. Get a strong light, render him unable to eat or sleep well, and he will probably spill everything he knows about the Smile Society. And once we've picked his brain, we'll let him go.
Gums.
It's almost time. I should get back to work too.
You think she's going to be a playable character at some point?
Is there something else I can help you with? I understand. Your inquiry. How did they manage to operate with so many years unnoticed? I had put them on a temporary watch list before, due to significant decreases in crime rates in certain regions. But now, we finally know how they achieved such a miracle. Personally speaking, I cannot fault the citizens who joined the society, nor do I wish to fixate on the accountability of those who governed at the time. After all, for the corporation, the Smile Society is a tool for maintaining stability, and the members are simply following the human instinct to avoid suffering. You've been to Penacony. You should know. There, the family's members lull guests to sleep with power of the harmony and soothe their pain. From a human ethics point of view, it is well within people's rights to avert pain in moderation. Humans cannot turn off their innate negative feedback like Intellitrons do. I understand and deeply sympathize with that. My assigned theme is analytical art, but at the same time, I am fortunate to be appointed governor of a world. The portrayal and sublimation of pain in human works of art shine among humanity's greatest treasures. Tragedy, elegy, and lost epics. Their soul-stirring power springs from a profound understanding of this negative feedback. This so-called happiness surgery does more than just obliterate people's perception of pain. It strips away human complexity and turns what was dynamic and brilliant into a monotonous blotch. To me, governing this world is like creating a painting. My vision is to maintain the diversity of life forms and preserve their potential for growth and change. The Research Society has disrespected my work.
How rude of them.
My duty and theme have become one and the same. I will do all that I can to cleanse the misguided strokes of the Research Society from this land. Thank you again for lending your aid, Nameless. I will begin extrapolation of our next steps now.
I want to go over things with everyone else.
Please, be my guest. I hope you all get some proper rest before moving out again.
It looks like Veracity.
You know, I'm not here to be an ornament.
Assessment. You have something to ask me, Mr. Ashvale.
Well, lately, I've been on an extremely lucky streak. Be it Full Wish or Magnus, the leads practically gained sentience and came to me one by one.
Luck is also an important part of one's toolkit. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm beginning to think you're the one behind it all. You tasked me to investigate the Society and protect the Astral Express, which all led to me unleashing my shadow on those people. Just so you can confirm your hypothesis. You had everything planned out since the beginning, hadn't you?
If I answer yes, would it wound your ego?
Perhaps.
Yes. I paved the way for your investigation, leading you straight to the suspects. Through you, I confirmed my suspicions about the Research Society. However, the question of abundance transformation remains a thorny issue for me. Fortunately, there's a ranger who specializes in confronting such abominations, having lived in long seclusion within planar Cadia.
But you know, that shadow sealed inside my arm can be very dangerous. Simply removing the nail can cause it to stir and resonate with the fragment and fissure. Had I not kept it under control at that time, the fight would have ended with all of us buried in that bottomless abyss. Is that part of your plans too, Pearl?
Humans fear the worst, but to the Intellitrons, such fears are merely irrational deterrents. Wasn't the mask of Elation I gave you enough to pin down the shadow? That gift you found through the guidance of the Express Navigator, Star Seer, I see. That very shadow that devoured the Swarm and Lord Ravager Zulo 10 amber eras ago. That very shadow that devoured Shuhu, the emanator of abundance, hundreds of years ago.
You won the bet. You sure know a lot about this.
Please, allow me to correct you. My ethical parameters prohibit engagement in probabilistic gambits.
Indeed.
Accordingly, I operate by acquiring sufficient information.
Destruction, propagation, abundance.
Then again, you are the species that brought art into existence as a form of expression. That seed of creation exists even in the most ignorant of humans' minds. And for that, I love and admire you.
Question is, oh,
whether you believe it or
propagation
not,
involved.
I will honor our initial agreement, Mr. La Mancha. At the moment of victory in the Phantasmoon Games, I will free you from all sufferings and fulfill your wish. To let a Galaxy Ranger die peacefully in his bed.
In that case, I will continue to fight for you, my lady. Right. You mentioned several times wanting to replicate the works of Graphia. I don't know much about art. But I was considering that, despite the lack of artistic quality in your strokes when sealing those fissures today, to the people of this world, your creation
oh, hey,
is just
Diva.
as important as the works of Graphia.
This is Star Rail. I'm finishing up the patch before the next patch drops in less than a week.
Looking back to the ancestral painter of the Cinderth Age, do you
well, I wouldn't say it's full on new. It's about 4 years old at least.
World and canvas. Tisk. But what do I know? These are just crude observations from an amateur, so pay them no mind.
Still waiting for them to mention the veracity or Ouroboros in some way, shape, or form.
We meet again, Ashen Detective. It's hard to believe that I came back for you, especially after learning that you wanted to sell me out to Pearl.
We gotta thank nature's gift. The 6.1 billion credits reward has appeared again.
Fortunately, I bypassed you and struck a deal with that Intellitron instead. Regrettably, my current bounty stands at 0. Do you always turn your customers over to the police? How impressively short-sighted.
Yeah, it's made by the same devs of Genshin. This is a Hoyoverse game. I'm still trying to wait for the connection with Genshin compared to the other games.
Destiny's slaves, isn't it?
Yeah, because Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd have connections.
On the contrary,
I feel like there's also Zenless Zone Zero.
As long as that person
Trying to
can
figure out how
see.
that's connected to the Hoyoverse.
In other words, he can't see the trajectory of your destiny in this world during this mission.
Take a guess.
I've heard about what befell Apotheosis. The war among the eons is now inevitable.
Yeah,
Whether it's the
I haven't
IPC
played
or the
against.
Express, they are fighting for an
I'm playing the patch for the
future.
first time. Yes, so I'm almost done. But I've been playing Star Rail since it launched
There will eventually
4
be
years
more
ago,
than
I think.
one eon interfering.
Yeah, because the 4-year anniversary is
Destiny's
coming up.
slave would not be able to see the path ahead.
So I've been
Keep
with the game
guessing. We're
since
getting
it
pretty
launched.
close.
Not since beta, but at least on its launch.
For your games, I'd say
Oh.
it's not too late to rename the planet Adlavim.
It's still too early to despair.
3 year?
old man.
3 years?
I came prepared, but I could use a helping
Because
hand.
year 2,
30
we're in year
million
4 of Star Rail. Patch 4.
Come on, give
Like-
your friend a discount.
It
will
should've-
ya? Say 0 credits.
I ain't your friend.
I meant him.
Technically, yes. We're on the. Technically, this is the 3rd anniversary, but we are in year 4 of Star Rail.
It's been a while, Ying Shi.
It's Resident Evil, huh?
It's been too long, Mr. La Mancha.
Uh-oh. What's going on, Blade? Oh. What are you doing here, Yavon? I feel like this is the imaginary tree. Oh, your favorite part?
I knew it. There must be an explanation for the unusual fate of this world.
Eldrick.
Though I lost sight of the sparrow, I discovered a mysterious tree. I finally found the heart of the Phantasmoon games, thanks to this little birdie. Mr. Sunday, do you sense me? There's no reaction from the bird. What's wrong with it? Hello? Is anyone there? Can I get somebody here?
No, I
No
believe
one's here. No one.
that Evanesia.
That's a lie. I saw a pretty girl hiding right here through the bird's eyes. Who are you?
That's none of your business. None of your business.
If that's how it's going to be, then I'm done playing nice here. If my eyes weren't playing tricks on me, the ancient tree here must be the ambrosial arbor of abundance.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Little girl, are you going to keep playing hide and seek, or will you come out and have a proper conversation with me?
Uh-oh. Yeah, this tree is
The Department of Aberration Defense often comes here to record game progress. And now my movements have been exposed to complete outsiders. I
Is she an
suppose it's
emanator of
time to
abundance?
leave.
Thank you.
You
Thank you for
sound
following.
unpleasant to talk to. But since you have eyes keen enough to tell what I am at a glance, I'll have a short chat with you. I will answer 3 questions. So ask away. Once you have your
I
answers,
have
I'm
that
going to
game
show you
installed
the
on my phone right now because another viewer who's also a streamer who helped me get my stream up and running to how it is now. He mentioned Stardive, so
But given their carefree nature,
So,
there was probably
I'm gonna
never any
play it on my
restriction to
phone
begin with.
at some point. Just I need a prop.
On my second question,
I'm still
are
waiting
you
for
a
Silver
fake
Palace.
native to Ahatopia, or are you one of the long-life species shaped by the ambrosial arbor?
Aren't you good at divination?
So
Can you help me take
yeah.
a look whether the slip on my head says wheel or woe?
Interesting.
There's nothing on your head except your ears.
Silver Palace, I have not played the beta. I've just seen a lot of trailers.
The answer.
But at some point, but Silver Palace has definitely caught my eye.
Who determines the outcome of the Phantom Moon Games. I am the raging waves of joy, and the living pulse of this world.
I'm a little sad that this tree is not what I thought it was, though. I thought it was the imaginary tree for a moment.
Are but a single petal fallen from my hand. It blooms with the morning, and withers by evening, reducing to dust in a fleeting moment. My true form is the Panarch Elwood, the embodiment of instant and eternity.
Interesting. Took you quite some time to come up with those words, huh?
The one who created me did say most people wouldn't believe me. Turns out they were right.
Hey, ooh.
I believe you. I feel the same way. For many do not trust the words of a diviner. Besides, no weal or woe has befallen you, which means your fate cannot be determined like that of ordinary mortals. You're not the first one I've met with this condition since my arrival here.
You're left with one question.
Since you admit to being an abomination of abundance, shouldn't you explain the fate of
stream
this
Star
world's
Drive?
residents?
Probably not. Because while I'm streaming Star Rail as the story progresses, during the downtime after I finish the patches story, I'm playing Wuthering Waves as well. So, Wuthering Waves has been slightly on hiatus because of the new patches of Star Rail.
Chill out. You shouldn't make jokes like this.
What
I'm
did
not
you
as
say?
skilled at divination as you are. When you suddenly speak of the great wheel or woe and interrogate me,
So yeah.
get
So
confused too.
yeah, I'm currently. Let's see. I finished. Let's see. Where am I in Weather? I think Wuthering Waves. I finished all the. I think I finished all the companion quests for Wuthering Waves. I know I'm doing the Lupa stuff. I think 2.4 or 5 I'm in. Well, once I finish this patch, I'm going to be taking a few days break, and then by that time, the next patch of Star Rail comes out.
The impulse of some god?
And once I finish the story patch of Star Rail,
Storm?
I'm going back to Wuthering Waves to continue the story for that, because I have a...
Whether the turmoil, once again, is the result of the laughter's mischief.
I still have a lot of content to go through for Wuthering Waves.
This entire day has felt unreal. We had situations lined up one after another, and a growing crisis on our hands.
The Research Society is insane to meddle with the power of abundance. There's no telling how many have already undergone the happiness surgery.
I know there's co-op in Wuthering Waves, and I have let at least one follower join in that.
And now, she herself has
there's not really co-op in this game either.
We have to relay this information to Don Hung, Sunday, and General Yao Guang as soon as possible.
I just play games that I enjoy during my downtime between work and real life stuff. So my streams don't have a set schedule because my work schedule is very not static. My hours of work tend to fluctuate, so my streams are not always scheduled. I just stream whenever I feel like it.
Full Wish is definitely aware of the enemies she's facing. That is why we must.
Yeah, I had outside of work in real life, a lot has happened that I do not wish to disclose. So.
Yeah. The thought of the Research Society of Happy Smiles going through with their plan gives me the chills.
It's
Oh.
been a long day, and all of you must be very tired. Take this chance to get some proper rest. I'll go meet Weld back on the Express.
Yeah, I use just streaming to share
What about you?
my experiences with the story,
The best way to recharge is to waste
and hope to have fun time
So,
chatting with people,
I'm staying outside for some fresh air.
such as I am now.
Sounds good. I was thinking of heading to the streets for a walk.
What's going on? Take a stroll through the city.
What was that? Did you hear that? This can't be.
Moon was laughing?
Hey there, all the smarties and dummies, children and adults, fools and entertainers. Can you all hear me?
What's going on with the moon?
Now that everyone
Has made
their appearance,
no need
to keep further secrets
what you can
as a spark
must grow
into a wildfire.
as an extra
Hi,
one
Polo.
of these
Fantasy games
shall receive all
is my authority. More than a few minutes.
to become
The true permanent
born of elation. As such, it's time to revel in unabated joy.
Oh boy. On here. What's going on? Greetings, Daybreak Squadron vs. Astro Express has concluded. The department has now released current wish primary task of information on non-close correspondence. Current ranking 5th, supplicant, Sparksy. Hold, 3rd, supplicant, weak hold. Oh, that's Sparksy on instance or snap. What's my rank? Supplicant, current ranking. Whoa! Your raccoon has been current. Advanced to be lifted. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't give that out. I don't give my Discord out like that. Sorry. Customer service now. Did you appeal? Yeah, I just don't really give that out too easily. I have been scammed a few times in the past. So. Lost my Steam account one time because of it. So I just learned not to only give it out to people I can full on trust. Yeah, so. He's only joining now. Called. Yeah, I just don't interlude. Alright. Nashville. Later. Alright. So that is the current patch done. So I'm gonna be out of town for the next few days. So probably the next stream will be covering next patch. So with Silverwolf's debut. Tune in next time to for the Silverwolf to join the Phantasm game. Have a good one. Take care.